I cannot believe I started a yawn right when that intro was ending. Like,
well, I think you need to go to bed and we should end the stream. Thanks everyone for coming. Pleasure talking with all of you. Not really, but
so tired. See, we were not even going to stream, or I was going to call it, just say, nah, we're going to recover. But then Rico went live. Scotty went live on what, Monday? Like, and then he went live again on Wednesday. And then we, who else? New Local TJ, Austin went live. And TJ Todd stream. Went live. Dee Dee, Ed, all these people acting like I ain't tired.
Well, they all a bunch of professionals, and I didn't want to be a professional.
Yeah, me either. Not so much. But like, I guess we had a valid excuse, but also Todd worked harder than any of us combined. I feel like I don't think he ever took a break. I don't know if he slept. Todd, did you sleep?
He didn't even take a break on Monday whenever we were just like traveling.
Yeah, like we're getting back from breakfast Monday and he's airing up and patching or plugging Dennis's tire.
We're going to breakfast Monday and he's starting on the tire, and we get back from breakfast and he's still working on the tire.
He said he definitely slept and took breaks. He just didn't want us to see him sitting on the job. So we have a new member, Toonie Loon. It was great to meet you at the Clash as well. And if you want some plants for your membership troubles, go to the membership tab and fill out the Google form. Scroll down a couple of posts and you'll find it. And we got to get back to shipping plants now that we sold a bunch of plants at the Fishfam link booth, and then I come home and more plants have grown. It is crazy what a high-tech tank will do when you're not even paying attention. Like when you're not on top of it, trimming plants, just in like 6 days, what it did. It's pretty crazy. A lot of the stem plants.
Yeah, you should have taken a picture of that 16-gallon CO2, because it like looked like a nice little Dutch scape, and then we came home and it's like can't even see the fish. It's so overgrown.
Horrific jungle. Yeah. Like too overgrown to the point where it's going to shade out some valuable stuff. And then it's too tired to find places for all the plants that I bought. But, you know, I impulse bought plants the whole weekend with no regard for whether they would all fit in the suitcase. Thankfully, they did.
We brought a full suitcase of stuff and then brought home somehow more stuff.
Yeah. I think we should bring less to the Clash and more home from it next year.
You gotta ship it. Make Scotty take care of it until the Clash.
I don't know. I would for sure want to take plants with me. That's really all I bought was plants and some blackworm cubes, freeze-dried blackworms from Super Cichlids.
And I see Stan Pittman is here. We sent out Stan. He won the Fishfam link giveaway. That box is almost 11 pounds worth of stuff.
That's a mother load of stuff that was purchased and donated by vendors at the Clash.
So Stan, be looking out for that. He lives just a state over from us. So
yeah, I'm gonna check tracking right now, actually.
Might be there tomorrow, might be there Monday. Oh, you're tracking it right now?
Yeah. He said he's definitely going.
What?
Stan said he's definitely going next year to the Clash.
Yeah.
Geek Boy seems a little emotional today.
Why? What did he
With
say?
A lot of emojis. A lot of emojis.
Oh, just
He said,
no. He has
"Choice
like
plants
capping
from
it
the
off with.
No.
Oh, yeah. So I unboxed, unpackaged, or unpacked rather my plants on Tuesday night. Like I was useless on Tuesday, and then Tuesday night I unpackaged them, and there were a few that were looking a little iffy, like starting to get kind of that brown slough off into the bag, and so I decided to just put them in the tank. And some of them I floated, a lot of them I just tried to find a place for, and then I unpot some of them, and then there's like 5 different plantlets, so then I got to make room in 5 different tanks because that's what I do. I have to diversify.
How's your apron, Kelly?
She put it to good use. Kelly said last year I bought almost nothing at the Clash because I was too busy. Made up for it this year. Yeah, I like the plant vendors at the Clash. Some of them are just like top notch. I wish I had a place like that local, or maybe I don't wish because then I would be going a little overboard. But like Koshin Aquatics, is that what their name is? It Aquatics?
Yeah. Whenever people said, like anyone who was asked what was one of the best setups you saw, I think everyone has listed them.
Yeah, they really stand out for sure. Like you look around the vendor room and you see all their potted plants. It's a lot. They have a lot of house plants now, but they had a really nice aquatic plant set up, and that's probably where I spent most of my plant money was at Koshin because I bought that. What was it? Alocasia, and then some Anubias Marble Japan.
Oh,
like a little piece, like about that big, for $65.
you have a picture of it in the tank, right?
I do. Let me do what I was. Okay, Saturday, tomorrow. It is in Shreveport currently. Stan, it is scheduled for delivery tomorrow by 9 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah, I got pictures.
And should be getting that. What about the other things that were sent out? Since you're already looking at tracking, can you just tell me what day they will arrive, but not who they're for? Just say like one is arriving this day and one is arriving this day. Because I don't think most people know that something has been shipped to them.
Tuesday, Saturday.
Tuesday, Saturday. Okay.
Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was opening photos.
Yeah, open your photos. Annette, did you buy anything at the Clash this year? I think you got axolotl plush for 2 of them, one for each.
One for, right? Mm-hmm. And so the little pink one, Liam named Axie that you guys sent. So what do you think he named the blue one that he got?
Lottle?
Maxie.
Oh.
So
Okay.
he has Axie and Maxie.
Here we go.
But that was the main thing. That was the like I cannot leave the Clash without request.
Yeah. Did you get anything else?
I wanted to stop by Bite Size, but I think they closed down before Sunday. Oh. And I was just putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. But like I can order online.
And Stan asked, did we keep the VIP ticket? Yes, he had sent an email saying that he's not going to go there. So to keep it,
the Aquatic Expo
else with it. So I did not send that. I don't think it's like a physical ticket anyway. I think it's more like a have this kind of thing.
Mm.
And
yeah, is Oinky one of the people she deserves an award? Yeah, so I assume that everybody knows by now that at the auction, toward in the middle of the auction, actually while the Fishfam link stream giveaway was happening, Dennis Christensen fell during the auction as he was getting up and broke his hip, and he's been in the hospital. He had to have surgery on his hip. Last I heard, he was doing okay. I haven't looked at the latest, but yeah, very, very unfortunate. But I guess the silver lining or like the fortunate thing is when he had this accident, when he was surrounded by people who were more than willing to step up and take care of everything, especially Oinky. She lives nearby and she is like taking care of all of his stuff and making sure his fish are all right and visiting him at the hospital. So
yeah,
yep.
like if you were not already aware of how like wonderful of a person Oinky is, like
I think everyone's aware now, but
yeah.
just in case you've been living under a rock, Oinky is amazing.
Yeah, Ed had to lock that down so fast.
He better. I don't see no ring.
Oh, so I can snatch her.
I know people have been posting Dennis's address as well, but one of the updates is they are planning to move him closer to home because he's in Reading at the hospital, like closer to the Clash Hotel, but he lives in Connecticut. So he'll be moving. The new address will be sent out. So if you haven't sent like a get well card or anything, if you already sent it, it's fine. If you have not, just maybe wait a week or two until we get like a more permanent address to send stuff.
Yeah, should be soon.
He's gonna craft her a ring out of Sculpey.
Better be a big ass diamond stuck into that Sculpey, whatever. I was want to read what Steve said. $65 Anubius. They're gonna start selling. I know, but I was talking about something else.
Mm-hmm.
Timing, yo.
I don't talk to Jenna like that.
Oh, okay. They're gonna start selling that like weed. Hey man, I got 3.5 grams of Anubius super white snazzleberry. I want some super white snazzleberry. You holding? Okay.
You
Todd.
too perky to be a dealer.
Maybe I'm not getting high on my own supply. I don't get high on the Anubius. It's expensive. Any tips for how you like to organize plants in an aquarium? How I like to, or how I end up doing it?
You know, these would be great questions for Wet Your Plant.
They would be,
Mondays.
And we will readdress them. In addition to addressing them thoroughly here, we will cover them. Kelly will also
Are you going to let Annette answer? Who said this question was for you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Okay, answer.
Okay, answers are how you like to organize your plants. Well, I like to organize them by letting them float.
It's a good strategy.
And just letting them go with the motion of the bubblers, and
yep, all plants
rearranges them so they're
love
always
turbulence.
They're always in a little bit of a different variation every time I go and peek in. They get a good little swish when I'm trying to feed the fish.
I will not be sending you red root floaters. It's not a stamp collection, people. It's a scape, right, Kelly? So, I mean, I like to. I do kind of plant in a bunch. It kind of depends on the plant. Some of them I have closer together, like Rotala. I feel like they can be infinitely close together. Something like the super broadleaf Ludwigia. If you even have like one that's within eyesight of the other plant, I feel like they get leggy because the leaves are so large. And then Crypts, I don't care because they can tolerate high light, low light. Doesn't really matter. I just go by how tall they get.
Yeah, maybe you should like scooch over a bit and show that Cryptropica and that you didn't realize how tall it was going to get.
Oopsies.
And now it's just in the foreground, like taking up such a huge chunk of the tank.
Yeah.
So
there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point to it. Let's see how coordinated you are. There you go, right there. Yeah.
So the dark one?
Small. Yeah, it was super small when we got it, and it's like, this will be a nice little foreground. There was a rock behind it, and we had to take out the rock because the plant that plant is probably like a good 10 inches in diameter all around and like almost half the height of the tank.
Ooh, Zenny's giving Vibes some attitude.
What did Vibes do besides send me money with his super stickers? Thank you, Vibes. 99-cent super sticker.
And he's like, OMG, thanks, Vibes, LOL.
OMG, thank you so much, Vibes. And what else was I going to say about organizing plants? I like to keep them sort of together because I don't want to lose track of them and what they are. Some of them I don't keep together. Like I mix all the Anubias, I mix the Crypts a good bit. Of course, certain things you want to make sure are shading other things, I guess. Like I don't like the boost to be out in the open in the sun, and same with Anubias. So just kind of plant things strategically based on their lighting needs. Amisa says, TJ, are you growing the plants out to replant or scaping? Farming and plant in a grid, scaping staggered on a diagonal. Yeah, I don't even the plant farm. I'm just like, right there. Okay. Oh, there's an extra. Let me put that in the front. Wherever. Oh shit. Rachel said, I broke out in hives and almost went into anaphylaxis at Fishtoberfest. Luckily, people were there. People there were an amazing help too. Such a great community. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't let you die.
Who were you allergic to?
Yeah, what happened? Was it me?
You weren't there.
Well, now I'm kind of glad I didn't go.
I did meet
breaking
Rachel
out in hives.
For the first time. I met her at Fishtoberfest in 2022, though. But she seemed fine.
Maybe you prevent her from being allergic. Maybe you're the antidote.
Oops.
And you weren't there to save her.
Yeah, plant things where they fit. I have stems that are kind of in a foreground, and if I leave them alone, they will get too tall. Just depends on how much work you want to do.
Yeah. That's icky.
Uh-huh. So, pictures of plants.
Yeah, wait, did you address these 3 Vibes things? So he sent this $1.99.
Oh, I missed that one. I said thanks for the super stickers. I did not see the super chat.
2 super stickers. Just wanted to.
You don't remember when I said thank you and stuff?
No.
Yeah, but
where do you go?
You said it in your head.
No. Where do you go?
Did you not see that I put one up that you didn't address?
You tell him, sister.
I seen that.
So there.
Anubis.
I also wanted to bring it up on stream. It's
got some holes in it, but the leaves are still pretty. So
should we look at that chart and see what nutrient it's missing?
It's missing cells. It's also missing a little bit of chlorophyll, but that's okay.
It's missing snails.
I think the snails probably took care of the decay in the middle of the leaves. Yeah, it'll be fine though. This is a Nanopinto. This is the small one. It doesn't grow quite as slow as the other one I'm about to show. The good thing about the Nanopinto is it's not one that once you get a green leaf, you're totally fucked and you can't ever get the variegated leaves back. You just got to put it in the right conditions. Now this one, Anubias Japan Marble. This was the $65 Anubias that grows super slow, but it was beautiful and I wanted it, so I got it impulse buy, and I like it because look at it. It's shiny.
Steve has a question.
I love Crypts, but my Rosen Maiden won't grow. Does it need CO2? It doesn't need CO2 injection. I have it planted in most tanks by now. How long have you
CO2, and it's a pretty deep tank?
Yeah, I mean, how long have you had it planted? And tell me about your water parameters, what might be in the tank fish wise. your fertilization schedule, what level your nitrates get to. Like, there are various factors. Do you keep changing shit around in there? Rose and Maiden is one of those melty crypts where if it doesn't like the conditions or the conditions change and it needs to adapt, it's gonna melt back. And another one, Vibes, congrats on the plant winning. Oh, thank you. And that's what I won with, was a Rose and Maiden.
Yeah. I would have remembered if I was listening to you. I was listening.
She does have a listening problem. Geek, do you have any tips to keep her in line? I would love to hear.
Mm-hmm. You take those tips.
Show us the boost. Did I take a picture of the boost? Yeah. So I was at the auction and I heard Scotty up there saying boost, and then I heard 3 plants, and then I heard pot. And my mind put those together, and I'm like, oh, three boosters like this. And so I just held my bidder card up until the other people didn't want to hold theirs up anymore. And yeah, I won that for like $10. I gotta find the photo though.
Was that little tiny plant you showed me?
Yep. Yeah. There's 3 itty bitty plants in one pot. That's okay. So this is the whole tank that the Anubiuses are planted in, the low light CO2 injected tank.
Is that where the Stardust shrimp are going to go?
Yes.
Oh, and, I saw those ones. They were pretty.
Yeah, Grant gifted us some Stardust shrimp because I was talking to him about how I generally don't give much of a shit about shrimp. More joking, but I have one line of Blue Dream shrimp that I sort of keep cold. But then I have I don't know, 8 or 9 tanks that just have wild shrimp. And we don't have any Caradinas. And he's like, well, here's a Caradina that will withstand negligence. So he gave them to us. That was nice of him.
Did he say also that they can withstand Neo parameters?
Yeah, I forgot what TDS he said he had them in. They were just going nuts in there. So
he had them in a pool or something in the backyard full of dead stuff.
Full of crayfish.
He thought that they were baby crayfish.
Yes,
and then they
that's right.
But that he would just throw anything that was dead in there for the crayfish to eat, and he never put actual food in there, and didn't do any water changes, or they withstood it all.
Yep.
Withstand negligence. What was that shrimp? Stardust.
Stardust, or Galaxy Stardust. I don't know.
It just says Stardust on the bag. And Foxy said that she has some Stardust too, that they're still alive.
All right.
Those are all the plants you got?
Yep. So this Alocasia from, we'll go over this more on what your plants, but Alocasia from Koshin, Jerome showed up and he brought me this Philodendron giganteum, something. Yeah, that Eric gifted me bunch of Anubius. Don't know where he is right now. Guess he's too tired. He said
he was coming. He got distracted with playing with the babes.
Okay. I guess that's okay. And then I got a Philodendron at the auction, Pink Princess, because it's pink and princessy. And then I got this Pogostemon Samsoni, and I only got it because I went to the I Wet My Plants booth and he said the name of it, and I had never heard that name before, and so I said I'll take it. It's probably a weed, but we'll see. Then I went to Garden of Eden booth and got this Lagonandrum beldii red round leaf. And this is one pot, by the way, all these little plantlets. And then I got some Areocol Vietnam, also from Grant Garden of Eden.
To kill?
And then no, it's Vietnam. It's fine. It'll be fine. Okay. It'll be fine. I swear. It better be fine. Don't jinx it. Echinodorus aflame I got from my Wet My Plants. The Japan Marble Anubias, the Nanopinto from Koshin. Then Crypt Keeper. Well, hold on first. And this was the boost right here. This these tiny collection of plants right here. That was the boost in one pot that I paid $10 for. Hold on a second. Actually looks kind of cool. I can find the photo of it. Here it is. It's variegated. I wanted a lot of marbly plants, I guess. And then Crypt Keeper, I guess he knew about my Tales of Woe with Pink Flamingo, and so he gifted me a pot of Pink Flamingo. It had 2 plantlets in it. And so I planted those too. And one of them looks really good, like it's super pink. I'm going to be really sad when it dies, but for now it looks really great.
Is it more pink than Zen's Pink Flamingo for the moment?
Yes, because
you're winning for a day.
I don't know. I have no idea.
So you're saying Crip has better flamingo than Zenny?
Maybe.
He was declaring war on her in Discord.
And Branton has ordered it, and he declares he will keep it alive. I'm sure you can if it wants to be alive. That's the thing about Pink Flamingo, is that it's just an unstable cultivar, and if it wants to live and you give it the right conditions, it will live. Otherwise, it wants to die. So, yep, there's that. We'll talk more about plants, what Kelly bought as well, because she bought some plants on Monday. If Kelly's feeling better, I know she was getting a cold. Are you feeling better, Kelly? You're gonna be well enough for Monday. Oh, Vibes, $5 super chat. Thank you very much. And he has a question. One food that y'all enjoyed at the Clash that you ate. How else would we
as opposed to a food that we enjoyed looking at?
Ooh.
Okay, so I really enjoyed the wonderful pumpkin bread that Dee made and brought for us.
That was fantastic. That was
my favorite.
That was some good hotel binge eating in the morning and at night.
And then who did you see at the Clash that you didn't know was going to be there? I kind of think we knew almost everyone that was going to be there ahead of time.
So whatever, I'm the person who does the data and makes the list to check attendance against. I kind of know everyone who's going to be there.
You didn't know Jeremy was going to be there?
Yeah, he posted it on Discord that he was going to be there, and he said it in Scotty's stream that he was going to be there. So
okay.
I don't know that I was super surprised by anyone.
Well, then tell me about the food that you enjoyed, because I kind of agree with Kelly. The Clash had some pretty lame food options. That's okay.
We had
better than most years.
One day. Probably we went to that diner with Geek and his wife, and that was breakfast food.
Yeah. That was good breakfast.
And bacon.
What else did you eat there that you really enjoyed that was like spam?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Steven tried Scrapple because Scotty highly recommended it. He said it is the food of Delaware, the state food, and everybody loves it. And
I absolutely did not try it on Scotty's recommendation. Only that I knew that it was like it was kind of popular up there. I was like, fine. When in Rome, eat terrible things. Oh, Scotty declares bullshit. So Scrapple is cornmeal and pig parts in a little sliceable loaf.
It's mystery meat.
I gave it 2 bites, and I think 2 bites is fair. First bite, like, oh, this is unexpectedly gross. Let's see if I'm wrong. Nope, it's bad, and nobody else at the table is me and Jenna and Geek and his wife Stephanie, and nobody wanted to try it. Delaware, food capital of the U.S. When I think of good cuisine, diverse, well-seasoned things, I think of Delaware. Mystery meat. I don't even think it was. I think it was the garbage parts of the pig, like the liver and stuff, like stuff that you're supposed to just like put in dog food or throw away or something.
What was I? Oh, Big Steve had some escargot at the Clash.
Excuse you?
I don't know where he would have gotten that from.
He got it at the fish show. He just went and dipped his hand in the tank and just crunched on one of them big ass snails. Apple
food
snails.
truck was out there and coffee. So I can't drink a lot of coffee, so I didn't get anything at the coffee food truck. We were busy. Annette and I both picked the same thing, mac and cheese bowl. And I don't know about Annette, but I was just thinking mostly it was going to be like mac and cheese and not necessarily anything else. There was pulled pork on top, and then like half of it was coleslaw.
When I brought that to y'all, I apologize in advance. I'm like, I didn't know they were going to put coleslaw on top of this. It seems like a weird decision.
I should have gotten a different thing at the food truck. I think if I would have just gotten like a pizza or like a side of mac and cheese, it would have been
I was just
fine.
happy that y'all are willing to eat lunch, like stop for a second and eat food. But yeah.
I didn't
you don't go to the Clash
for coleslaw made the mac and cheese cold.
And did the mac and cheese make the coleslaw hot, which is kind of
not really. It just kind of like melted.
Well, we don't go to the Clash for the food. There was a mix of good, bad, and mostly mediocre.
Yeah, Vibe said he would go to the Clash next year if he got a cottage cheese food truck.
Well, was there some people eating cottage cheese at the Clash? And absolutely, Ed made a point on his stream saying that he went to some restaurant. Was it the Windmill? And he and Tim got cottage cheese with apple butter, and they really enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, that's right, because the apple butter is a thing.
Yeah. Have you done the participants list? No, you have not.
No. I don't know. Yeah. I remember on our stream, Steve said he tried cottage cheese, and he was just like, it looked good, and I don't believe him.
It didn't taste bad. It just like I wasn't a fan of like the temperature.
Didn't you eat cottage cheese with mustard?
Mm-hmm. Because it was trending on TikTok. It was like a veggie tray with cottage cheese, and you put mustard on top of it.
If TikTok says to do it, obviously it's the best thing to do.
It wasn't like I haven't had cottage cheese since like I was a kid. So I kind of just forgot how bland it was. Now it didn't have much of a taste.
Wait, she said Big Steve would tell you he ate cottage cheese if he weren't timed out. Did he get timed out? I wasn't looking at them.
How dare he be talking trash?
Wait, what happened?
Oh, but she timed him out for 60 seconds because he said he ate escargot.
You know what, Steve? You reap what you sow.
That was his second timeout because I timed him out earlier because he talked about getting rid of that handful of snails out of his tank. He's on my list today.
My puffers were so mad they didn't get snails the whole week. I gave him so many snails when I got home. I was just like, skipping along in my fish room and just swiping the glass. Like,
Steven, you got a
Everybody
comment
dies
so I
today.
can time you out.
Here you go.
Yeah, I'll
TikTok is
ask
the best
Geek
place
Boy
to
for
go for
food
getting
advice
ideas.
now.
Can you time him out? I don't know if you
No,
can.
you can't.
One way to find out. Let me see.
I mean, I can time him out this way. Oops.
Ooh.
Well, okay. It's where my 12-year-old gets her politics. Oh no. Oh no. I cannot even imagine. Ugh, politics.
You got to be a super mod to time out the channel owner.
I'm so glad very few people know where I stand politically. All right, participants list. We say hello to the Zen Ginger, Andy Carson, Bionic Bigfoot, Scuba Stevo, missed you at the Clash, Shady Grady, definitely missed you at the Clash too. But obviously we'll see y'all next year, without a doubt, no exceptions. Benjamin Peters and Stan Pittman and Craig's Catfish Cave, Brenton Lightcap, Uncle Smiley's Aquariums, Nano Aquarium Guy, Boots Cats, Cheryl Smith, Outside in Aquatics, Toonie Loon, Mark Sturlson, TJ Autocross, Fishfam Link, Scotty the Fish Freak, Big Steve's Glass Boxes, Kelly Foreman, Fish Frenzy Addiction, Geek Boy, Liquid Zoo Only Fins, Eric Wyrock, M. Myers, Bipolar Fish Keeper, Jeremy, Renee DeQueer, Kalish, Mystery Snail Gardens, Vibes Aquatics, The Aqua Escapes, J Rock Does Stuff, Skipper's Aquariums, Lush and Salty Aquariums, Thorn Trap, Bwizzle Aquatics, Dee Dee's Fin Den, Foxy's Fishes, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Only Oscars, SC Cat House, Big Cat, Johnny Dan's Fish, Mountain Greenery, me, Mickey M, and Aquarium Fantasy.
And
You're welcome.
Elfish.
And Elfish. And yay, Henry got the power back. Yeah, Florida peoples, what's your update on this storm? Hopefully everybody's all right.
June got a mystery snail and has a question.
They walk on their foot?
Is this a trick question?
Do they walk? I
They
mean,
like slither.
they go.
Like,
you,
they wait. They don't really like walk.
They don't go hippity hop. They don't go for a stroll with just.
They normally go up and down, not really side to side.
Welcome in, Red Laser.
Red Laser.
They don't walk on their
and then
shell.
they go. That's what they do.
I picture them like moving on their shell, and they're like.
Did you get him to eat all that Oscar poop?
Wait, only rabbit snails go hippity hop.
Because they go.
You have rabbit snails. Do they hop?
Yeah, because they like kind of like move because they don't have a long foot. They got a small foot, so they kind of do like a move, and then it's like slingshots them forward, and their shell kind of goes dunk dunk.
Do your rabbit snails eat plants?
No.
No.
They prefer like sand and stuff though, because they siphon and they bury, so they're better in like a sand environment than like a rock and gravel and plant environment.
Oh, who won the snail contest?
Was it Laura? LJ?
LJ, yeah, I think so.
With
and then Ryan came in second and Grant came in third.
Grant had a rabbit snail, right?
Yes. And his had a little bit of damage to the tip. And first place rabbit snail did not.
Okay.
And then I think second place was a cappuccino snail.
Cool. So no MTS this year. Ryan, welcome. Got some Celebes rainbow fish and some Denison barbs today, and they are fucking awesome. Sweet. And have there been any rabbit snail babies? Kelly wants to know.
Yep, they're roaming around.
Cool. Just the tip was damaged.
Well, that's Grant for you. Damage tip.
So how were the mystery snails? How many mystery snails were entered?
3, and the mystery snails were the worst. So I'm sure they all placed dead last one after the other. They had algae on shells, shell erosion, and one had a cleft shell.
Oof. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
There was a giant Columbia ram's horn that I think probably placed 4th. It was giant and it looked good, except for it had some erosion on the spiral. And then all the mystery snails, the antennas were like tiny. Like you can tell they were in a tank full of fish nipping at them. Because the antennas should be at least twice as long as the body. And if they're not, then they've been nipped at.
So Aqua Escape says, my pair of rabbit snails in my big tank like Java ferns, yellowfoot, and my white spot rabbit snail doesn't eat any plants. Interesting. And I can imagine them eating Java ferns just because Java ferns, unless it's in a CO2 injected tank, Java ferns are always kind of like on the brink of melt or some deficiencies, some unhealthy leaves. And so snails will be all over that for sure. Pseudomcgill eggs always mold because they gestate for millennia. Yeah, what is the Pseudomcgill gestation, like 2 weeks or something? And welcome in Jody P. Welcome, and Neo Veritas. I had issues, especially with my with the orange Venezuelans, because they lay so many eggs in clusters. The fungusing, I found that even better. And I haven't done both, like the methylene blue and the RO water, but I found even better than methylene blue and tank water is just straight RO water. Like they've done really well, like hardly any fungusing. You just see the white unfertilized eggs and pick them out, and no big deal. Yeah, up to 2 weeks, Benjamin. Yeah, haven't hatched any Pseudomcgills. Maybe one day I'll breed some Luminatus. Ryan. Hey, Oinky. Welcome. Okay.
I didn't take very many pictures during the clash, but I did get me some selfies with my ladies, and Oinky was one of them.
How come I don't get to answer the question about food and people? Y'all are just like,
well, why didn't you?
Yeah,
because y'all
no
talk.
one stopped you.
Y'all just fucking
No, you start answering plant questions. That's you.
What? Okay, what was your favorite?
Those are important. Who I would say it's hard to beat that Shady Maple buffet breakfast, because you can just go in there and say, I want all the bacon. And then you just take all the bacon.
And what about the person you didn't know was coming?
Well, unfortunately, I have you with all your fucking data.
Unfortunately, you have me. I'm so sorry.
So I can't answer that question, unfortunately.
I'll take
fortunately, hell no.
Gimme.
You think I can live without her?
I guess we can keep you in the shed in the back.
Is there internet?
No. But we'll have a little hole to stuff some food in.
Okay. Do I have to work?
Yes.
So
there's just no upside to this at all?
No.
God.
I forgot to ask, why didn't you plan, schedule, and coordinate a Fishfam picture at the clash? So
somebody else got to do something.
Responsibility.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So I would like to redirect all complaints to Geek Boy.
We gave them the best time and place and location, and they did not follow through.
Well, part of it is that the original plan was in between the raffle award ceremony and Grant's talk. We figured everyone would kind of be there, and
they
bunch
were.
Of you quitters. You quitters. You gave up and you left.
It was like chaos Scotty was like very much overestimating how much I can multitask. And he was like, Class 1 winners are first place, second place, third place. Raffle number 1, blah, 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 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Class 2, discus, third place.
He was flying through those raffles.
Coming up, and they like had a pile of tickets, and they're like, I think one of these won something.
You know what though? He ended right exactly when he needed to end. Like it ran until 8 o'clock, I think.
Yeah, I think they're normally used to having about 20, 30 raffles, not 115.
Yeah,
a lot of raffles.
So he was.
Jeff would like to know, what is the Clash date for next year? It is September 26th through 28th, I believe.
Cool. That's the last weekend in September as per usual. Yeah, I think 2025 is going to be pretty big. A lot of people taking this Clash off. Other people were not planning on going at all, but our job for the next week or so is to make people feel really, really, really bad for missing. Unfortunately, some people didn't want to miss and are going to feel bad, but as a result, a lot of other people, and Brookley too.
How dare you?
Yeah. But we have a list of people we have to kidnap, and they have to go no matter what.
I dare you to come kidnap me. I'm not going to let you go. I'm going to steal you.
Geek Boy is ready.
Group picture in the lobby by the fireplace on September 27th at 8:30 p.m. next year.
Okay. Make a flyer, it's not his fault. Off, make a group email, send it to an email to everyone.
No, there it is.
Planned it out.
He communicated this well in advance.
If it's in September, he'll be there. As it is confirmed that a cottage cheese food truck going to be there next year. Sure.
I will buy a wagon and I will put some old ass cottage cheese and I'll fill a wagon for you. And that'll,
Johnny says, kidnap me, please. You can do it publicly on stream. So what I heard in a Dan's Fish chat is that he went to Triple Crown because people super chatted him and said like, for Triple Crown. So my suggestion is, if you happen to go in a Dan's Fish stream, super chat Dan and say, send Johnny to the Clash. And then Dan has to let him go.
Yep.
Kelly, this will be your job. I feel like every single week until the Clash, and he'll be paid for.
So, Neo Veritas asked, from a vendor perspective, was there anything exceptional at the Clash fish-wise? So, my eyes were not on the fish because I knew that I couldn't take anything home. Well, I guess I could, but I'm really nervous about taking fish home on a plane for now. So, I wasn't really looking at fish because I didn't want to tempt myself. But I do know that that Saburai Aquatics is always known for having really good stuff. I know Rebecca, Freshwater Ichthyology, spent a lot of time over there. And so I imagine there was some stuff that she was eyeing a lot. Kelly bought some Melanitania picta that I think, who were they? I think Eric Bodrock bred them. So yeah, I think that was a big one. And I did not look at the fish myself. I'm just going by what people were saying. Branton says, Night Owl. I know he was there. Is he in the chat? Did he just enter the chat? Or were they talking about his fish?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Welcome in, Drew.
No, Night Owl's booth was the worst because you would go over there and you would have B Wizzle pee on you.
I did not experience the same encounter as you did.
No, he had this like little toy thing or whatever, and he was like, "Come here," and I walked over or whatever, and he squeezed the toy and it peed on me.
Okay.
Also, welcome in
Awful.
Luke.
I give it a
Hey,
1 out
Luke.
of 10 for vendor booth experience.
I also did not have that experience when I walked
No.
over there.
We say hi
Welcome
to
in,
Xanadude,
Vanosky.
Night Owl. Yeah, we say hi to Luke and Vanosky.
Yeah.
What's that? Okay.
Scotty moved it from my wife's birthday to my youngest daughter's birthday on a weekend my wife works.
Bring
Your
the
wife
kids.
has a whole year to take off work, Jeff. Or maybe she's working and she won't miss you.
Happy birthday, daughter. We're going to the Clash. Problem solved.
That is a birthday present for your daughter.
And the Clash is very kid friendly, like it is pet friendly.
It is.
God, there were a lot of kids there that like the presence of children is increasing. They give a kid a tank where there are like 25 tanks that were given away. Yeah. No?
Yeah, 25.
Yep.
And thank you, Ryan. Bwizzle Faux Pizzle. Thank you for that super chat.
Shady Grady wants to know, how early can you book the hotel? The discounted rate is usually, I don't know, like 9-10 months out from the Clash is when they announce it. This year we used the discounted group rate. The year before, it was actually cheaper when we booked it way in advance.
They figured that out, though.
So, I mean, you could always look and see. And if you book it this far out in advance, and then the discounted rate comes out and it's cheaper, you could always cancel and book it at the cheaper rate. That might be.
I think it'll be around like 145 or something a night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some very nice looking ruby tetras there, Geek said. Then Mickey said that I heard there were a lot of nice rainbows and Suda McGills at the Clash. Yeah, I paid it. I mean, I looked at the fish show fish. I got some footage. I got footage of the fish at the fish show that caught my eye. The angelfish, I don't envy who had to judge that, because every single one of those was like a fucking prize winning angelfish. I would have been glad to take any of them home. Some of the like there was the Kalitawa that won best in show. That was, rainbow fish representing. I got zero footage of killies because I just don't care. Sorry. Like all the tiny fish, my eyes suck. So
did you get the snails?
I did get this. I don't know if I got all the snails, but I did get some snails for sure. And I got some corridoras. I got the rainbows. I got even the big cichlids that I don't know much about. They were very striking, so I had to film them, of course. So yeah, just the stuff that caught my eye is what I looked at. Stuff that I wasn't going to buy, couldn't take home anyway. Wizzle said they had some crazy plecos. One was known as a real small one. Don't know which one that is, but there were some gorgeous plecos in the show too. The gold nugget was my favorite, I think.
Yeah. Patrick Kelly, I think he has, like, we're not cichlid keepers, but if you walked past, he was the one who had all the tanks on his tables of just beautiful, very colored up cichlids. Did you walk past that tank? That booth? It is on the wall.
Yeah, Kelly got the Picta for a good deal, lots of good rainbows. And then there were some rainbows that went in the auction for a good deal. I heard that there were some crazy prices in the auction, like common Crebensis going for just an exorbitant amount of money, and then like rainbows going for steal prices. I think there was a rare pleco that was sold for a very low price.
Yeah,
auctions are interesting.
Welcome in, George RB3.
Hey, George. And did we say hi to J-Rock? I think he was
he's busy doing stuff.
Doing stuff.
He was on the participants list when you read it.
Okay. So Oinky says, would this help your cottage cheese revulsion? When we went to the windmill, the server offered Ed the Dutch apple butter mix-in for the cottage cheese. The reaction was pretty damn funny. Yeah, I think Ed was like very confused by the offer, but I guess that's a common thing up there. But yeah, there's cottage cheese involved, so I don't know. If you have to start adding shit to the cottage cheese, just like don't have the cottage cheese at all. Just have the stuff that makes it good. Okay. Oh yeah. Skipper's lurking, getting videos downloaded for the auction, lurking for a minute. Auction tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central, I think. Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it starting earlier? I feel like there was more stuff.
And moved it up to 7 p.m. Eastern, which would be 6 p.m. Central.
Yeah, I know it had to start earlier because there's more stuff.
I'm gonna be busy playing bingo
at 6 p.m. God. No. Auction. Even if I'm not buying anything, although it's October, anything ships really well in October over here. This is like my prime fish and plant buying season. So I'm sure shit gonna be there. It's to benefit the archive. Well, no, not the art. It's for the locals in Peru and around the area for Christmas presents, which for a lot of those kids that might be the only present they get. So it's a good cause. When they did it 2 years ago, I was able to donate fish, but I don't breed fish like I used to.
Do you think, and if Skipper is listening, maybe he can find this out. If Amazon can be shipped to the archive, and if people maybe don't buy anything, if they have presents that they would like to send directly to the children, maybe there could be like a wish list made as an extra thing.
Interesting. It's a good idea. Because yeah, like I don't have fish to donate. Plants wise, the timing, like bringing plants to the clash plus member plants, I'm like out of plants. I will be out of plants, but I certainly if I see something I want, I will buy it, and Skipper will bring that up to the dock.
Yeah,
I like Kelly.
What did Kelly say?
Cottage cheese and oatmeal pancakes a couple of weeks ago. They were kind of lame and made Jake fart too much.
Because lactose. Damn.
So, okay, Alishon walked past. He said, lots of colorful haplochromines and peacocks. Capital Cichlid Association guy. Alishon was there at the clash.
He sure was. He was there.
And
he is everywhere.
Welcome in, Craig.
Hey, Craig was here earlier, right? Coro and Alishon have entered the chat according to the participants list. Did we say hi to George RB3 too?
I did.
Not me. So hi. Hello. Shady Grady says, I've never heard of anyone having cottage cheese without having something in it like sliced peaches. Why are we talking about so much cottage cheese? Otherwise, it tastes like nothing and the texture is not that pleasant. Yeah. Mickey's Aquarium's welcome. Ask anything about cottage cheese and we will answer it.
Where is Mickey's Aquarium?
Where is he? He's
yeah,
there.
For it to be morning. No, for it to be morning. Where in the world?
Obviously, he is 6+ hours ahead of us. I bet he's in Europe. If I had to guess.
Zen said Ireland, and he said yes, Ireland.
Look at that.
Speaking of peacocks, to click a button?
No, it's time to pull up logos. But speaking of peacocks, I've got a clutch of peacock gudgeons that are hatching and found another clutch hidden in my Anubias this evening. Sweet.
Welcome in, Regina.
Hi, Regina. You're just in time for a kitty. Hello, kitty cat. Do something, cat.
She's being a cat. What more can you ask for?
A lot. All right. Someone
And
named D just landed in the Discord.
Oh, did you tell your kids that you got to see a bunch of giant dogs?
Nope, I did not.
Oh yeah, I got footage of the Irish wolfhounds. I will put that in the video that where I'm doing the Clash compilation to
part of the Clash.
Yeah.
What did I get at the Clash? I got giveaway items.
She got me the whole time she was at the Clash. She got me.
A lot of you.
My job at the Clash was basically to work the entire time, and I got like a 30-minute window to go shopping. I could have had more, so don't feel bad for me. There were people who were helping, but I took like a little 30-minute window to go shop for giveaway items, and that's all I got.
Just stuff to send to other people.
Wolfhounds. I'd maybe been there if I knew this was happening at the same time. Yeah, there were like 6 in the lobby all at once. One was
just like a wolfhound show.
On lap.
They're very pettable dogs. Like, what are they going to do? Run from you?
What's this auction tomorrow? It is on Skipper's Aquarium channel. Zen posted the link earlier. Maybe it will get posted again. But
auction happens every month. This one just happens to be for a benefit, but normally during like the shipping weather, Skipper hosts this auction that like hobbyists and Fishfam and elsewhere.
It is October, so I'm not sure if they'll be doing one in November. I don't know how cold it's going to be in places. So it probably will either be the last one or second to last one until spring would be my guess. Just people don't want to ship fish when it's cold.
Man, it's getting right to the point where I can receive fish and not be nervous about them cooking on the UPS truck. Which reminds me, I have that Max Aquatics gift card still burning a hole in my pocket, and I also have $100 Dan's Fish gift card as well, and not a lot of tank space.
Crystal started a Facebook group, so if you'd like updates about Dennis, she says contact her. She put her name, Crystal Vanderveer.
Yeah, there's a group chat, but you got to be on Facebook.
All right, Foxy said there is supposed to be another Aquarist auction in November.
Sweet. Alrighty. Here we go. I guess refresh. They freeze or boil here this time of year, says Jeff. And yes, hello, Whip.
Well, don't tell anyone hi right now in this logo game. I mean, we
hi,
can.
Whip. Hi, Geek Boy. Hi, Scotty. Hi, Toonie Lynn. Hi, Zen Ginger Craig. Hi, me. Hi, George.
It's definitely a ghost.
It's a ghost.
Aurora Borealis.
It's pretty much what we would see if we tried to look at the Aurora Borealis. No guesses
many
from
points is it?
Nut. 4 points, and we're just gonna give it to Skipper, right?
Yep.
I was hoping. Yeah. By the way, we're reusing logos because we're fucking tired. Wait till you see the fish drawings. Well, at least for me, I was just like, I spent about a third of the time on the fish drawings because just couldn't get brain to do that. All right.
I like how Craig said it in like a Skipper accent. I was gonna say that.
No, that's absolutely Australian. Gunner. All right, next. I didn't prove it was Aquarium domain, but just take my word for it. And here's another reused. How's that? Zenny, me? Hi, Kalish. Whippy. Arkoff. Arkoff, me, Gunner, Dee Dee.
Well, I see
Okay.
3. Yeah. It's Boots Cat.
Oh, I saw 2.
Craig.
Oh, Shay
And
Grady.
Shady
Okay.
Grady.
Nice. Okay. Good job, Rachel. Okay, Boots now up to
Welcome in,
96 points. Hey, Chris. Good to see you again this year, too. Craig. 13 points for Craig now.
She said, I remembered from last time. She's probably upset that she missed it last time and was like,
well,
I
was wondering if Aquarium Domain was going to be here tonight because he missed it last time, too. All right. Now for the AI fishes. These are new. Should be pretty easy, though, actually. For those who don't know how this works, I ask AI to draw a fish, and it does it. I didn't use scientific names this time. I used common names because it's more fun that way. This is pretty easy, though.
J-Rock saw a bunch of hidden Mickeys.
And she's gone. And she's back. Easy, huh? Hold my gator claw. Huh? Mystery snail. Where is my point? Oh, I haven't been sharing this whole time. And you didn't even tell me I wasn't sharing.
Well, I thought you were waiting. I could see it backstage.
What was I waiting for? Just nothing? Yeah.
Thank you, Vibes.
Vibes is sleepy. No, he's bored is what he is. Thank you for your feedback, Vibes. We'll try to be more lively.
Welcome
Rocky and
in,
Miles. Are we in time for the games? You are in time for this AI fish and the next one and what the fish, but you missed the logos.
So are you going to give the answer that is in chat? That it's different. It's a different species?
I think so. Hold on. Let me make sure.
I mean, I do see one correct answer for sure.
Okay, it's not. Wait.
It's not different. Or it's not the same.
Shit. I should have done research on this one. Okay, fine. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch. Oops. Yeah, I should have looked this up. I'm gonna give it to the people who said, whoever the first person to get the actual thing right, but then like the 3 people who said Dojo Loach first.
Yeah,
because it is a weather loach, but God, there's so many damn species. It's annoying. I should look that up.
Zen got weather loach.
Okay.
And then Cheryl Smith.
Zen's got 255 points. Okay, Cheryl.
And Zen was actually 3rd. So those are the 3 people. Zen, Skipper, and Cheryl.
Cool. Freaking loaches and their overlapping common names. Okay. And next. At what point do we cap the last stream of the year? Mathematically, I don't believe that anyone else can win. Maybe Rachel, but Zen would have to like not play anymore, I think.
So we got Zen.
Yeah, it's quick.
Branton. And Skipper.
257. Branton got 33 points now. And Skipper's got 30 points now. Yeah, so Zen's got 257 points. Rachel has 96 points. Myrtle has 1,001,289 points. Silver shark. Looks like a robot shark. So shiny. Okay. Annette, you've been very quiet and muted over there.
Yeah. Did you see what she put in private chat?
It's anarchy. Damn.
How did you get a balance shark?
By AI. Yeah. All right, Annette. Good night. Good night.
You gotta go take care of children.
All righty. I'm making her want to barf.
Terminator shark.
All right. Press a button.
Oh, I guess I can.
Or not. So at what point did Eric say he was gonna like be here?
Oh, like in the first 10 minutes.
I feel like that was kind of Eric for the weekend, but I didn't know what was going on with his was his father-in-law or grandfather?
Yeah, or maybe his father.
I don't know. And I also know like his back was hurting too, which sucks. So he would disappear for spells and come back.
Wait, with her gone, who's gonna guess the winner?
Jenna, obviously.
Yeah, I mean Matt can just come and like tell us who he wants to see off the wheel.
Here we go. Me tired drawing. It's like, I don't care. It should still be guessable too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric was here, but not no more. I bet he fell asleep. got caught up.
Scotty, it is
Or he's
not a
like,
weather alert.
or he's like, I did my my streaming for the week, and he didn't have to do it. He what?
So, I mean, we
got it.
had
Yeah.
very first one.
Lamprey. A sea lamprey. Are there freshwater lamprey? I don't know if I want to know the answer to that. Oh, finally, someone said the secret word. And what did he say? I bet vibe. Yep, look at that. I knew it. It's him going to bed. Triggered the secret word.
Well, first
All
get
right.
the 3 people, okay? Ryan,
It's too much happening in the
Boots Cat.
stream. Overstimulated. Wait, I got Boots Cats first. I don't know why. Who
Ryan,
first?
PNW Aqua.
PNW Aqua. Ryan, this is your first point. Wow, Ryan, you suck. But hey, you're on the board now,
And
so you don't suck anymore. Who else?
And Skipper.
Yeah, and Skipper. All right.
And yes, find the secret word sleep. Enter hashtag tape if you want to win an aquarium background tape.
Stupid secret word ruined my no points record. Wait, who said the secret word? Who? What?
Vibes. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. J-Rock said it one time, and he got points.
Oh, okay. Which, yeah, speaking of which, I need to give Vibes his 5 points. But he's going to go to bed. Vibes, you suck too. You're not on the board, but now you are. But he's
Scuba
asleep,
said there are
so.
some in the Great Lakes area.
Oh.
And George RB3 says, yes, there's freshwater. We have them in our rivers.
I used to swim in rivers thinking like all that can hurt me in there are gators, and gators are kind of skittish, so not really worried about gators.
Stop simulating, Steven.
Yeah. At least not right now. It's not appropriate. Finless theme, Matt theme. Yeah, well, never visiting the Great Lakes. Yeah, now freshwater's off limits. I used to just not go in the ocean. Now I'm not even going outside. Hi, Kathleen. Did we give away that background tape at the Clash?
When? No.
Did we?
Because we never did a secret word.
Would have been nice to use that background tape to hang the Fishfam link booth sign instead of me like cartoonishly hanging one side and watching the other side drop and then going back over.
Well, I had it. That is.
Did.
And this is the same. I pulled it out of my book sack. This is the same tape that I brought to the Clash.
Oh.
I'm seeing people with a clear answer, but not the correct answer.
We did. Well, no, wait. The theme is no. Okay.
Fish going to a nightclub.
Somebody's close with the theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's which snakehead?
Scotty, it is not a killifish. Every fish is not a killifish.
Only the bad fish are killifish. Who was telling us that they judged chili? It was Big Steve judged killifish this year, and he regrets judging killifish because the ridiculous criteria for killifish. Every fucking fin.
I only see one correct answer.
Okay, who is it?
And it is Mickum. It is a rainbow snakehead, Chana blaheri.
Chana blaheri. Cool. Blecker's snakehead. Did Alshon get that in time? I think he was kind of getting there. Like,
Yeah, you can give Alshon a point.
okay.
This is going to be a hard game.
Yeah. Somebody was like right there, just not quite. The lampreys don't bother people. I don't believe you, Kathleen. I think you are a shill for big lamprey.
Oh, gives in a point.
Good job, Zen. Illegal
These
fish.
are
Illegal
fish
to
that
own.
you can't keep.
Yes. Cannot have. At least you cannot tell people you have it.
Some of them are not illegal in every single state, but
good job, Mikia. Scientific names are always acceptable.
We've already drawn an Asian arowana, Ryan, so I couldn't use that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Jenna drew that last one.
Stupid eye.
Drew. Why? Yeah, why? That's where the eye goes. I swear. I swear that's where it goes. I don't know why. Yeah, people know what it is.
Well, I only see one technically correct answer. I don't know if it's also called.
Well, look it up. Look it up. Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up and see what the scientific name is.
So, kind of, yes, because one of them is broader, one of them is specific, but they both include the same species. So I guess I'm gonna definitely give it to Brandon because he was.
I think.
Oh,
and
wait.
Also definitely give it
Cat
to
House. Okay.
SC Cat House.
But
and yes, Branton was first.
Anyone who said Asian carp is technically correct. So
we want to go to the very first Asian carp.
Yep. So I got Brandon and SC Cat House. So who else? Who said Asian carp first? Zen. Okay. 258 points in. When is enough?
I don't like that its eye is there.
Well, tell nature to stop. Stop doing what it's doing. The eye's all droopy. It's a dumb fish. Don't even want it.
Stop it, nature.
Bad nature. So bad nature. Sometimes evolution gets it wrong. Knife fish.
Well, these are fish that you can't keep.
So Branton has shit big heads with a bow and arrow before. That's quite a talent. Siri, stop nature. Stopping nature. There we go.
Yep, we got 3. Renee.
Yeah. Renee, Cat House, and Scotty.
There's a knife fish we can't have. I believe that these electric eels are lung fishes, or maybe they're in the same family as knife fish. But yeah, you can't have them.
Why? I want it.
Do you? I think you would be paranoid.
Electric eel? Yeah, fuck no, I don't want that. That's no. I want
So
enjoyable fish.
these are not fish that are illegal in every single state, but I believe that the electric eel is one that you have to have like a rescue or scientific reasoning for having it. You can't just go buy it at a store.
So illegal for hobbyists to just go and get. Gotcha. Well, that's very specific of you.
Well, there are only so many of them. I had to do research for this theme, and I was getting
so
a
sorry
bunch of
you had to. So sorry you had to like get information
I
and
have the
convey it.
themes all the way to like December because someone was going to get people to draw fish at the Clash. And
Yeah,
how many fish
you.
did you draw? How many fish did you get drawn when it was your
0.
responsibility?
I'm pretty sure you knew what was going to happen when you put that responsibility on me. I didn't even bring the drawing pad. I brought a tablet, which is like a lesser experience.
You did not buy a tablet. We had a tablet.
I said I brought, not bought. I brought. I brunged. I bring it a tablet, and
we have 3.
It was just, yeah. All right. Also, I feel like if people really wanted to draw a fish, they would have approached me or you and said, "Hey, may I draw a fish, please?" How many people did that?
No, they would not do that.
If they wanted to draw one, they would. We even gave people instructions on how to do it themselves from home, and how many people have done it? 0. Alishon, who else? Who else gets a point?
Alishon, Skipper, and Ryan.
All right.
Don't let me talk to you.
Don't let that woman talk to you. Talk back. Didn't know you were doing that this year. I know. I didn't communicate it at all. I wanted people to want it.
But didn't communicate that they needed to want it.
You just want it. You either want it or you don't. There is that solid marital advice I was recommending.
Yeah. Okay. I have some iron-on transfer paper. I will make you a t-shirt that says, "Ask me about how to draw a fish," for you to wear next year.
Yeah. That'll be an undershirt.
No.
Okay.
What is a Clarius catfish? What is the scientific name of a walking catfish?
Oh, did Mickey M get it first, being all scientific?
Clarius batrachus?
Did you say it, Mickey M? I'll just give you a point. Scientific names are always welcome. I just
did he say it though before you just give a point? Because he didn't say it before those 3.
Did he?
No.
Everyone worked that out.
I think maybe he was just asking a question.
Well, it was a good question, so there's a point. All right. Giveaway.
Wait, 7 of them? Don't let him go a day without one. 7 t-shirts?
We weren't there for 7 days,
I also
but I guess
get you like highlighter colored t-shirts.
I think the red Clash t-shirt was enough. Listen, I never did clarify why red shirts are triggering for me. When you are no. When you are a fat child in middle school and you wear a red shirt, immediately someone shouts, "Hey, Kool-Aid." All right? It's just how it is. So I don't own any red shirts. Until now, I own a red shirt. It's all right, though. I'm an adult now. That doesn't happen anymore. I need to tell my inner child that.
Yeah. let somebody call you that in front of me at the Clash.
It wouldn't bother me now. That's the thing.
It
really
better
would.
not, though.
Oh. All right, giveaway tool. What are we giving away?
A
It's only for
tool.
plant people.
I mean, if they have a dead
Oh,
fish, they can
yeah.
use tweezers to remove them.
Ew. If it's been
So
dead for too long, if you twazzle the fish, it's just cut it in half. It's gross.
these are Tropica tweezers. So here is
Fancy.
the story on this. I got these from Atlantic Aquarium,
Thanks,
Isama,
Ryan.
and he said that Scotty begged him to get these tweezers and then never bought any.
Oh, was that Scotty? Scotty do that?
Yeah.
Scotty's afraid of commitment, ladies, just so you know. Thank you, Mark, for gifting 10 memberships. And they went to Boots Cats, Renee DeQueer, with Whips World, Rocky Miles, P&W Aqua, Neo Veritas, Regina Phalanges, L Fish Tanks, James H, Night Owl Aquatics. Awesome. Thank you so much. And welcome in, Jeremy. You missed your logo again. I was reusing logos because I was lazy. Is there any place that we can buy one of the white Fishfam buckets from the Clash? Do we have any left?
I don't believe there were any left. So I don't think there are any.
However,
what would you like the hashtag?
Hashtag marital aid, obviously. Although it would be easier, wouldn't it? I mean, you have to be patient with and like know what you're doing, but the sheet of vinyl, because it was just any bucket, right? Like any white bucket, there was a vinyl decal that was applied to it. So that would certainly be easier than shipping a bucket.
Any additional vinyl applications, and you could try.
Todd did it. He took him a while, but he earned that bucket for sure.
Be patient. I'm out.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it. All right. Did I spell marital aid correctly? Yeah, I did. Hashtag marital aid.
Is that really what it is? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Welcome in, Latoya.
Hi, Latoya.
Do we want to, while people are doing that, pick the tape winner?
Yeah, let's do it. We say hi to Daniel Velez and Nancy B, because they're here too. Where the hell have you been, Nancy?
She doesn't like playing games.
Yeah,
she's strictly business.
She's weaning herself off of the stream.
And Nathan Hovey.
Nathan. Let's see.
Hopefully Nathan's power came back.
Yeah, really. Got 18 entries so far for the Tweezle Twazzles, for planting your plants, for cutting your fish in half. You were sleeping. Who's commanding Linky to do the tape giveaway? I volunteer Zen.
Thank you for volunteering, Zen.
Yep. Wait, what was that Kool-Aid question? So doesn't want to be the Kool-Aid man, but is okay with being the marital aid man. Yeah. Thank you, Latoya, for the tired coffee. Yeah. Super sticker. Yeah. We almost didn't stream, but then like we saw Rico stream, and the new local Austin, and Todd, and Dee Dee, and Ed, and Scotty insanely streaming like the day after. Toonie Loon, you win some tape. You must use this tape. It's aquarium background tape, so you need to use the aquarium background tape to tape your aquarium backgrounds to your aquarium. Sweet.
So please send your address to Stephen. What is the email address you use?
Stephen P 2003 at fishfam.link.
Are you typing it?
No.
Okay. No, Zen typed it for you.
I knew she would.
So send us your address. Just tape or a background too. No, you have to provide your own background.
That's the beauty of the background tape is that you choose any background that you want. You just have to pay for it.
I guess you could choose this like little paper that says aquarium background tape and tape that as your background.
Yeah. I mean, the choices are endless. The choices are within the dimensions of your aquarium.
Oh.
How well does it hold spray paint on?
How
Probably
well
bad. Pretty bad, I bet.
And we don't want to scare your fish or your children.
That face comes at a premium.
How many tapes do we have left to give away? Somewhere between 1 and 10, maybe.
Damn.
I don't
Getting
know.
close to the end.
Let me go ahead and
you're getting all like
Toonie Loon to this list,
slideshowy, robotic, blurry, beep boop. When's the last time you rebooted that their laptop? Before the clash.
Yeah, before the clash, but also the Wi-Fi little thing is on. So I think it's a connection issue.
Okay.
Because I cleared out almost all of my tabs.
That's good. Don't really need that many porn tabs open at once. All right. 35 entries. Let me refresh. 37 entries. I still just use my fingers to plant plants. I like the tactile feedback. I like feeling the stems. All the detritus, stabbing the tip of my finger with a Malaysian trumpet snail. Just the whole experience. Neo Veritas says, I watched your foam background video today. The foam just peels off whatever you apply it to, in your case, foam roll. Yeah, sure does. I mean, well, not whatever you apply it to. It just is something that's not porous. So like that foams, the foam background or plastic backing, something like that, it peels right off of. The first time I made it, I used very thick foam insulation panel, and it wasn't necessary because the expanding foam is makes a pretty good structure by itself. It's very easy to cut, but super easy. 39 entries. Okay. And Ryan planted like 100 stems of Pogo Stemon Hellfori the other day. Couldn't imagine not using some tweezers. I just fist the big clump down into the substrate. I had some of it that started off as like a small amount, and then it kind of like grew out into a big ball. Then I separated it. If you open just one porn tab, it multiplies on its own. You ever tried to plant Marsilea without them? That was fun. Even with Marsilea, I'm like, come here, Marsilea. Into a bunch you go. Down into the substrate. Most of you will die, but some of you will be okay. And that's how you will propagate the tank. I don't have a lot of patience when it comes to that stuff.
Is Branton is pink, right?
He better be. Yep, he sure is.
Okay.
There he is.
Okay. Tell me whenever you're ready to spin and you do your final refresh so I can pick who is going to be first off and who is going to win.
Well, still seeing 39 entries. Foxy says Marsilea loves to float away. We didn't sell a lot of Marsilea. Kelly brought a whole crap ton, and most of it ended up in the bucket for the auction, which there were probably about $200 worth of plants in that bucket, and it sold for $85. So somebody got a deal for sure. Yeah, I'm still seeing 39 entries. So, oh wait, Mickey, 41.
Fresh.
Yeah, come on, people, pay attention. It's important stuff we're saying over here.
I have a question for me. Assuming you are using long tweezers, is there a tank depth that you would find the most comfortable? I haven't tried planting my 125 yet, but I'm sure it will be hilarious to watch. I needed a step to plant my 55. I would think a 40 breeder would be reasonable for me.
That would be a good question for aquarium domain. I have, so the biggest tank we have is a 90. I don't stand on a step stool, but if I want my hand to reach the substrate, I got to go to the armpit on the rim to reach everything. I mean, maybe not so much with tweezers, but I don't feel like I'm adept with tweezers. Like I'll use tweezers when I'm planting, like for a big tank, definitely no tweezers. I would use tweezers for a nano tank where like my big sausage fingers will start moving shit around if I try to get in there with my fingers. So I use tweezers for that. Marsilea and Saswassertong do not do well at the swap, surprisingly. People don't want to buy plants they have never heard of there. Huh. The Saswassertong did pretty good. Marsilea, not so much. I guess we needed to market it better. Okay, I'm tall. Jody P said we just started setting up our.
Ryan hasn't met Whip or Alishon or Ryan, Wild Fish Tanks Ryan.
Ryan hasn't met Ryan. Ryan was tall. Yeah. He is tall. So Jody said we just started setting up our 230. It's 30 inches tall, and we put the top rim at eye level. Oh no! Anyone make telescoping tweezers? This should be interesting. Yeah. There's only one tank in the house that requires a step stool, and it's the puffer tank because it's up on a rack. So it's like the bottom of it is eye level. Just daisy chain your tweezers. There you go. All right. One more refresh. Oh, 43 entries. All right. That's it. That's it, slackers.
Okay.
All right.
And Annette said that Zen would be first off the wheel and Whip would win.
Okay.
Let me see. I think Nancy is going to be first off the wheel.
Yeah, I agree with that. I was going to say that.
And I think Shady Grady is going to win.
All right. I'm going to say
Jeremy says he has some 24-inch and 36-inch tweezers for planting in big tanks. Also grabbers.
I'm going to say Scotty is going to win these tweezers in an ironic twist. What is this square? I gotta open up actual YouTube chat to see what she's trying to say to us. Did I close the thing? No. All right, where is it?
Oh,
it's a smiling and crying.
yeah.
She's smiling and crying. All I see is a
Yeah.
square and the
Prove us wrong,
Okay.
Nancy.
Yep. Okay. Hopefully sounds are heard. Right.
Bluefish.
Sorry, Bluefish. What did Jeremy say about the tweezers? 24-inch and 36-inch tweezers for planting in big tanks works pretty good. Grabbers to grab the wood to tie plants to and put back in place.
And he got them off Amazon.
It's pretty damn convenient.
Renee D. Queer.
Sorry, Renee.
Toonie Loon.
Toonie Loon.
Cheryl Smith.
Cheryl.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics.
Jeff. Jesus, Gina. Why? Stop working. Obviously, this job is a problem, and I'm going to have to ask you to quit.
Benjamin Peters.
Benjamin.
Scotty the Fish Freak.
That's very rude, Matt. What did I do?
No, you got low quality visually.
Why is the internet doing that?
That's okay. He called me garbage earlier.
Damn. Well, there goes Scotty. Officially no tweezers. Anyway, welcome, Gina. I am glad you're here. Just wish you were here for more minutes. You missed all the games and fun and stuff.
The Nano Aquarium guy.
Jay. But how is Kane? I know her son was in the hospital, and that's why she didn't stream on Wednesday. That's never fun.
Daniel Velez.
Damn, Daniel.
Mike M.
Mike M. Am I still blurry?
Yes.
If I move around,
I feel like you're always blurry when you pull up the wheel.
Oh. Okay. I'll know how to fix that.
Nitol Aquatics.
Barbara, for shame. Eakins. Sorry,
I mean,
Andrew.
better than be here for a little bit than not at all.
I guess.
Nathan Hovey.
Nathan.
Jody P.
Jody. Yep, Barbara, I get it. The solution is to turn on all notifications for just my channel and no other channel, and then set the notification sound for something very obnoxious that you can hear across the house. And never turn your phone on silent. There you go. I fixed it.
Big Cat.
Big Cat.
Chris Aquazone.
That's the spirit, Nathan. Said, fuck off. I didn't want them anyway. Sorry, Chris.
George RB3.
George RB3.
Nancy B in Tennessee.
There she
Someone
goes.
was like screenshotting all of this and sending it to Melissa.
She's probably lurking. Or she just knows.
Brandon.
What? Oh, fuck on. I want him. Well, there goes Nancy finally.
Welcome.
Oink Master Supreme forever.
Oh, there goes Oinky, though.
Stan Pittman.
There goes Stan, but Stan's got like the mother load of prizes heading his way tomorrow. Gina says, Nathan, apparently my Nathan has already sharpened and oiled it. The action is already better. It was a very nice morale boost right after the worst of the hospital stay. Oh, did she say how Kane was doing? Kane is doing much better. We're hoping to be discharged tomorrow or Sunday. Excellent. Excellent. I didn't realize that you were still in the hospital. I thought you had finally got home and were resting. Dang. That's a long time at the hospital. That sucks.
Vinoksky.
You're not
Vinoksky.
with me anymore.
Yay. If I sit perfectly still, the internet doesn't have to work very hard.
Neo Veritas 7.
Neo Veritas.
By the way, this is Wheel of You Lose, not Wheel of...
I think people figured that out by now.
It's the prize.
I think some context clues have made that apparent at this point.
Mountain Greenery.
Mountain Greenery.
Shady Grady.
Shady Grady.
Oh.
I just reduced my camera resolution to 720 because why would I need to be 1080 when I'm like just a little tiny speck on the
When
screen?
you're actually 144.
Skipper's Aquariums.
When it spins, it goes back to shit. Good to know. I have no idea how to fix that. I could like turn off the router and see how that affects the stream. Skipper.
The Zen Ginger.
Ginger. Good night, Jody.
Alishan as.
Alishan.
SC Catahulas.
Cat House.
Branton Lightcap.
Whoa, what the hell is that? Reduce resolution. Probably. Oh, I got the YouTube side open. I want to see how bad I look. Okay. Now I can see in real time how fuzzy I am.
Bootscats. Bootscats.
Boots Cats. Yeah, that looks pretty bad. Oh well.
Whips World.
Whip.
Liquid Zoo. Only Fins.
That's what you get.
Mm-hmm. Should I get to it?
Don't tell me what to do.
Get it.
Elfish Tanks.
Fish tanks.
Mystery Snail Guardians.
There she go.
Big Steve's glass boxes.
Big Steve. Man, I am very blurry. She can read the text. It's very big.
Foxy's fishes.
Foxy. Little does Steven know his kids are downloading a 60 gigabyte expansion pack for Fortnite in the other room.
Lillian is probably on the phone with her friends like this whole time.
Are they doing a video call? Because that would be a problem. She's like, look, I have 8K on my phone. Let's do an 8K video call.
Mark Sturlson.
Mark. Member for 32 months. Foxy.
Aquarium Fantasy.
Henry.
How old are they? 70. No, but Lillian's hobbies are talking on the phone with her friends and reading books.
Reading books with an oil lamp.
Johnny Dan's fish.
There goes Johnny.
Geek BOI.
Geek BOI.
Okay,
like
made out of paper? Yes.
What? Oh,
he said like made out of paper. Yes. So Lillian, instead of giving her money for chores, just like we keep track, and at the end of the month, I take her to get something, and she wanted books. Right before I went to the class, I took her to Barnes and Noble, and she got $100 worth of books.
So we've got on the Oscars, Lake to Land Aquatics, Aquarium Domain, Outside and Aquatics.
Aquarium Domain.
And there he goes. So like 4 books.
She got like maybe 6, 7, 8 books. It was a lot of books. It was a heavy amount of books. One of them was like 500 pages. But mostly she reads fiction.
Barnes and Noble is barely hanging on. They can't overcharge for books anymore. It's a bargain sale. It's a please don't make us close sale.
Only Oscars.
Only Oscars. All right. Who's gonna be? It's gonna be LaToya or Kyle. All right, fine. Kyle loses, LaToya wins.
Okay. I didn't know you were asking.
No.
No, I'm going to disagree so that one of us is a winner.
Cool.
Outside in Aquatics.
Sorry, Kyle, but Jenna said it. Congrats, LaToya. I get to collect a new address. Send me your address. Stephen P 2003 at fishfam.link, and I will send you some tweezers. And if you send your address soon, they can go in the mail tomorrow. That'd be cool.
There you go. That's the email address.
And someone just came in. Where was it? Adam McReynolds. Welcome.
Adam McReynolds.
But we're done.
And also really quick.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Send Juanita an email. Her email is on her Fishfam link page, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, she broke her hip and her wrist. Sucks. What a shit week. We got, when do I get my plants?
Well, we're going to be sending out more member plants probably Monday or Tuesday, and it has maybe calmed down a bit in Florida temperature-wise. Perhaps. We've been checking every time we send out plants, we look at the weather, and we just don't want to send like melting.
Yeah, I think everybody's probably clear to send. In fact, we probably want to prioritize some of the colder states before it gets too late at this point, just in case.
I think we've done most of those, if not all of them, because they were the ones that were ready to ship first.
Welcome in, Melvin. And we are getting ready to say goodbye. Who's streaming next? Anybody got something scheduled? Drop the link. Otherwise, we will see y'all later. Archive auction tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central. Be there, spend money, or just eavesdrop and see what people are buying. One of those. Anything else?
And then Bootscast asked if we're doing anything for Christmas this year. I don't know if anything is planned for sure. So I guess be on the lookout for details.
Yeah, possibly like a Secret Santa thing that went pretty well last year. So that's pretty easy to coordinate. Just, send stuff to people. Don't not send stuff. So, yep. All right. Night. See y'all later. Bye.